Explorers, welcome back. It is game night, and we have a good amount of money here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 300. So I thought I was off. So we have 300, but I'm actually thinking that's too much. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I guess if it ends up being significantly more than we need, I'll just put it in CD ladder, and we'll be that much closer to having August CD. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I have one maturing for August. So I'm going to have to front that entire amount. No, actually I do. I do have one that matures on August 1st. Give me 1 second. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying. I got a message that seemed very important, and now I don't remember what I was saying. But anyways, that's me. So, let's get started. We have, yes, the money is back there from the bank because I'm filming a couple videos in a row. Ooh, we lost sunlight though. I need to turn these lights off above me though. I was doing a photo and we didn't have much lighting this morning, so I had to turn a bunch of lights on. I hate using artificial lighting, but it is what it is. So, games and challenges, and we actually have a new game. Not game. We have a new challenge that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's do this one. This is our little mini one that we've been doing at the front of the book all year long. I started with a 2024 scratch off from Lemon Ivy, I believe it was from. Yes. And then it went to a 2024 mini from, oh my goodness, it was a freebie, but I don't remember who it came from. It came with an order. So we finished that one. So now we're doing this one, which is a freebie from Lemon Ivy. So I like to do these little mini ones at the front. Just a little extra. They're not dedicated towards anything, which is nice. So we're putting $3 in there. So I'm going to take these 2 ones back and put in a 5. And this one saves $25. Like I said, it's mini. But it's always nice to have a couple of extra ones done. This one is a book we've been working on. Over halfway done with it. And you know what? Maybe this is where I will come in and put extra money. Let's put 5 for right now. Let's put 5 for right now, and then we'll come back to it. So in this one, we have 20, 40, 60, 75. So I only need $25 to finish this one, and I might just go ahead and finish it so we can be done with it for a while. Actually, then we'll be completely done with that book. This one, we need to pull our 25. So every week I take $25 and I stuff it into this book just like so, because that is being held. So the minimum I put in here is $25, but once I've made it through the binder, if I have money left over, then we add it to this and then we cash stuff into that book. So that's how that one is done, for me at least. And that is from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. CD ladder, let's see what we have in here. 20, 30, 40, $50. Let's add another 25 and then we'll have 75 in there. And that'll be super helpful. I buy a $250 CD every single month and add it to last year's $250 CD plus whatever interest it gets from maturing. So every month my CD currently, any of them that the months have passed, they are now up to about $512, which is great. I love it. All right. Word search. We are working on this one. Maybe we can do a couple in this one. I don't have my pen. I keep taking my pen out of here, and then I can't find them, and then I end up with 6 pens in my bedroom. Alright. This one, the way I do it is, I don't count how much is in the envelope, because I make it where every letter is $1. So you never know how much it's going to be when it's done. And I see ocean. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is $5. And I'm just doing one right now. This is a slow and steady. When it finishes, it finishes. We just shove the 5 in there and move on. Buffer is this one. It was from my friend Summer and My Creative Savings. It was a gift. And we got 12. 12. Alright. This one will probably go into my home category. Even though I put the money in the envelopes, and then I'm really bad at actually using it. I tend to just, because I don't go to the bank as much and I don't use cash anymore, when we need something for the house, I tend to just use my debit card, and because I do keep money in my bank account now, I have to with how far we live from the bank. So I tend to just use the money that hasn't been cash stuffed yet for things that are needs. So the money just sits in the envelope, you guys. But I guess if there's ever an emergency, I can always grab that money. Because I certainly don't use it for anything else. Maybe one of these days we will finally go through my binder, my home sinking funds binder, and get rid of some of the categories. And the money that's in those categories we can put into debt or something. 3. So this is also from Summer. And this one is towards my debt. So you roll a die, and then you multiply it by 3. So we're actually saving $9 in this one. And then every time this one hits $50, I make a $50 debt payment. So we're going to put back a 1. Take a 10. We have 10, 20, 35, 41, and 2. So not quite. Definitely next week. And it's been nice. I've already made 3 $50 debt payments because of this. Alright. Yahtzee. Let's do all of the challenges first, and then we'll play the games. So this one is mine. And this one is to go on our credit card. So it's kind of a debt payment. When I bought the kids their cameras, I'm doing the Amazon payments. Amazon sometimes will let you do those interest-free payments. And those are great. I like them. I only ever do them when it's tech gear that we need and we haven't saved up for it. Because since there's no interest or anything, and I'm not condoning this because it's not for everybody, but I have found that it works for me. I'm able to do it. I make sure the money is always on there, but this is for one of those payments. 10, 15, 20, 5, 26. So this will just go onto my credit card to help with paying off the kids' cameras. Okay, this one was supposed to be for Corey's birthday, and then it was supposed to be for Father's Day, and both of those have passed, so I don't remember what I said this one's going to be for. But we're just going to keep doing it. If you guys remember what I said this one was for, let me know. 5, 6, 7. So in this one we have 25, 31, 2, and 3. And this one was from Lemon Ivy. Because I do not remember what I said this new one was going to be for. Maybe I will put this one towards a trip to Germany. I don't know. Ooh, this one. I bought this a very long time ago when Lizzie was doing her challenge with Boy Mom Loves to Save, and I was like, you know what? Let's finally do it. So we need to roll a d6. We got a 1. A d8, which I only have in these kind. And that is a 6. A d12, which I have in a normal one. We got a 9. And then a d20. got a 1. That's funny. Got the lowest number on the D20. Okay. So, we are saving $9, $10, $11, $17. Let's put back 3. Take a 20. We're not going to count this. We'll count it once we're done with it, and then we will reallocate it wherever it needs to go. Alright. This one is for books. Oh, and I said I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Oh, I said I was doing bottom number. So I did a 5. Yeah, because bottom number saves 150. I think that's plenty. Let's do this 15. This is from Liz at Liz and Less. So 10, 15. So we have $20 in this one. This is because Corey and I love to read, and Wrigley is getting close to being able to, like, read books on his own. So let's do one of these little freebies. This one's from Ren. And it is $1. I like to do these every week, like one of these, because then it's just one completed challenge, and it just feels, when you go to, even if you have no other challenges finished at the end of the month, just to have a couple of these is like, okay, I did something. Plus, it's just a little extra money. It's being saved. So, let's paperclip this. Put it in with completed challenges, which there's not very many in there. I think there's 1, 2, there's 3 now. Like I said, not very many. So we finished a ton before France. And now let's go in and do Shut the Box and Yahtzee. Let's do Yahtzee first, because Yahtzee I know for a fact I only do 1 game. Shut the Box, sometimes I like to do a couple of games. Let me bring you guys down. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep the 6s. Ooh, keep the 5s. And that was a terrible idea. So that's going in chance. We have 12, 22, 25 going in chance. Oh. Oh, that one changed. You guys. Okay. Let's go for 4s. Oh. This is not going well. We're going to take a 0 and 1s. Those are 3s. 3s. Alright, so that is a full house, so that's 25. Let's keep the 6s. Yeah, this is not going so hot. We're going to take a 0 in Yahtzee. Keep the 3s. So I'm going to keep this. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's a small straight. We need a 1 or a 6 to get a large straight. That's okay. We got a small straight. There's some 3s. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12. So because I got an extra 3 here, and in the top, in order to make the top, you need to get a 3 of a kind in every single denomination. I obviously didn't get that in 1s, so I'm already down 3. But because I got a 4 of a kind in 3s, that's 3 extra, so it actually covers this. So I'm still good. I can still make the top if I get a 3 of a kind in every other number. I just rolled a Yahtzee, but I marked out Yahtzee. So I can take this as a 4 of a kind. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take it as a 4 of a kind, and it's just 30. If it would have been in Yahtzee, it would have been worth 50. Alright, we're going to go for the 4s. Ooh, maybe not. We got our 4s. So that is 12 and 4s. There's the 5s. Yikes. We got our 5s. So 15 and 5s. So I still need 2s, 6s, a 3 of a kind, and a large straight. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. We need this to be a 2. We did not get a 2. So I'm going to mark off the large straight. There's the 2s. Oh, come on. One more 2. And I got it. So 6 and 2. So now I need 3 of a kind and 6s. And I get 5s. I'm going to keep the 5s and try to go for a 3 of a kind. That is not the 3 of a kind I wanted, but I'm going to keep it so I don't have to mark it out. So 10. That's only 13. This is going to be super low. Okay. We need 6s. Those are not 6s. We need 6s. We got 1 6. So we missed our top all because of the dang 6s. Alright, let's add this up. So if you make the top, which is getting a total of 63 or higher, you get to add a bonus 35. We did not make the top because we didn't make our 6s. So we have 6 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15 plus 6. We have 51. Ooh, over here. Bottom, we have... Maybe I should have taken that 5 of a kind of 6s up here, because then I'd have made the top. But that's the name of the game, is just deciding where to take things. So we have 174. I save 10% of whatever my total is, so I will be putting $17 in there. So this Yahtzee round is probably going to be very low because last week's was only 19. Not doing so hot this time around on Yahtzee. So we're going to put 17 in there. So I'm going to put back 3 and take 20. Don't count this. We count it at the very end when it's completed and we determine where it's going to go. Shut the box. I am going to put this book behind it because this is just on paper. It's not on cardstock, so it will bleed through. Okay, so we have 8. Eight again. Oh, I should have taken 5 and 3, but that's okay. 8 again. 5. Oh no! We can't. If I would have taken 6 and 2, I would have the 5 open for this. So we own $10, $19, $21. Oh my goodness. 21 going into shut the box. I'm just taking my 1s back so that I have them for super bucks. Should we play another game? I feel like we should play another game and hope that we do better this time. 4. Probably gonna regret this, you guys. 11. Let's do 8 and 3. 10. Glad I did 11. Or, I mean, glad I did 8 and 3. So I have 9 and 1. Come on. Why? Why? There is nothing I can do. So that is 11, 18, $20. We have put over $40 in here today. Alright, we are done with Shut the Box. That is for sure. It is not my game today, apparently. Okay. So we do have money left over after going through. Let's see. We We have a lot left over. Let's put another 25 into CD Ladder. That will put CD Ladder at $100. And since I spend $250 on my CD every month, that will be super helpful. Let's double check. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, that'll be super helpful because then I only need 150. And I consider that a bill, so it does get paid with my bills, which is why anything I save in here is just extra helpful. Let's see if we can maybe finish this one up. What do we need? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Wait. There's no way. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. I counted this wrong. Let's put another 10. We'll put another 15 in there. 5, 10, 15. So we put $20 in that one today. Maybe we'll finish that one up next week. Are there any that are semi-close? You know what? Let's do another one on debt. That'll put us over 50. And then we can make a payment. 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. So let's put 1 away. Take a 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, 45, 50, 51. So this $1 is going to go back in the envelope. I only pull out the 50. On the back, I write that we sent 50 to debt. And here's what I'm going to do. I'll make that payment right now so that I don't forget, since I don't have anything like sticky notes or anything to put with this. I go straight over my credit card, make a payment, select a date, select an amount, $50, and it's paid. So now this money can go back into cash stuffing. It'll go back into my challenges because it's already been taken care of. So it's not recycling money because that money has been sent where it needs to go. It just came from my bank account. Otherwise, I would take that money, take it to the bank, deposit it, make the payment, and that just doesn't make sense. Instead, I just take the money out of my bank account, make the payment, and then put that money back into savings challenges. Okay, anything else we could potentially do? It doesn't really look like... Oh, I did say I had a new challenge. Let me do that. Okay, so I won this from Lizzie. I don't even remember entering, you guys. I just always comment on people's videos. I try to always comment. If I don't comment on your video, please don't think that I'm not watching them. Chances are I am watching them and liking them. I just don't always comment. I try to, but sometimes I'm trying to make sure that I get everybody's watch, so I don't stop and comment on all of them. But I won this in one of her giveaways that I don't remember entering, but it was super sweet. I don't know who it's from. Like, I know I won it from Lizzie, but I don't know who made it. But it's really cute, so I thought we'd add it into games and challenges. She also sent me a $2 B-Buck. She knows I collect B-Bucks. She knows I collect $2 bills, and it's a B-Buck for Bria. So that was really sweet. So this will go into... Maybe I'll put this in my birthday binder. So it'll go into... I think Greece is going to be kind of like my birthday trip. We're just going to be taking it super late. Okay. Actually, I think... Like, Greece is the one that I really want to do for my birthday, but again, my birthday's in the winter, and I don't want to go to Greece in the winter. So, we're kind of thinking maybe Germany for my birthday. Like, during my birthday time-ish. I don't know. This is the problem with having a birthday in the winter. It's awful. Because I am not a winter person. But, I figured we'd start this one. $5. So if you know of any fun, I'm not even going to make fun the requirement. If you know of any places that are warm, in December, comment them below because I'm looking for somewhere warm. I like to go to warm places for my birthday. Last year we did Cancun. That was our first time in Mexico. And yeah, every time I look it up, it's like Hawaii, Mexico, Australia. Newsflash, I cannot afford Australia. I can't afford the flights to Australia. And then we did Cancun, so I don't want to do that again. And then, Hawaii, I'd love to go there, but honestly, I can think of so many other countries I'd rather go to, for less than the cost of going to Hawaii. So, as much as I'd love to go to Hawaii, I just can't justify it when I can go to another country. Because I would really love to visit as many countries as possible. Okay. We have 25. We're adding in another 10. That's 35. And then we have all these ones, which I will condense it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. $40 in ones. I do want to put these letters back into Superbucks so that they can get cashed up. These are all I's and K's, so I'll leave those aside. But we're going to put 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got a lot going into this, which is great because this is going to emergency. So we're putting in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. That's a lot of money. I usually only do like 20 to 30. Okay. $75. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back here. Do one on the mystery. Yeah, let's just finish this one off. So we have 4. And 10. So 14 is going to go, needs to come off the calculator. So we do minus 14. Now we need to go find our $10 one. Up to 5, up to 8. I think we were doing it up to 9. Yeah, I don't think there's any that are up to 10 without just flat out being 10. Just double check. Those are $10 each. You know what? Let's do one on here. Minus 10. Maybe anytime I have this over $50, or anytime I have $50 or more, I'll do one of these $10 ones. That's a good amount. Need that to dry. Okay. And now we're working on this one. Let's try this side. These ones don't want to scratch very well. So we have $2 there. This might be the first challenge that I don't scratch these off completely because they just don't want to scratch. Let's see. 7 there. Ooh, there's a 9. And another 9. Now we're hitting all the big numbers on here. And a 6. Five. Oh, we can do one more, I think. And we hit another 9. Okay. -9. So we have 4 left over. So we can't do any more on this page because these can go up to 9. So now we go to one of our smaller pages we're working on, which I believe, yep, is this one. Color in this 4. -4. We have spent all $75. Yay! Alright, so now let me get the binder. And that money is going to go in here. We do have some of this already in the high yield. So that's why there's placeholders. Alright, let's see. So we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 340 in the high yield, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 455, 40, 56, 57, 58. $458. And I'm going to go ahead and swap out these 3 ones with K and I bucks so that these can go into super bucks. $456. That's not bad. So definitely at the end of the month, we will be condensing this again and putting some more placeholders in there. That's really exciting. All right. So now last but not least, we need to do the daily, which I have up here. So this one is from Jen at Teach Save Travel. And we are just doing $5 every single day until the challenge is done, and then it goes into my Japan high yield so that we are slowly saving for Japan. Once we're done with our trip next month, the end of August, we're going to be out of the country. Once we're done with that trip and that binder, when we come back, I think we're going to start stuffing into this one. It may not be every week, but it will be regular again. So 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. But for right now, we're just putting in $5 a day. A little bit goes a long way. So let's color one of these in. And this way we're at least putting something into it. Because it may not seem like much, but before you know it, I mean, this is what I've been doing with Greece, is just putting a very little bit here and there. Over the last year, I've been doing 1 challenge in cruise a week. Literally just 1. I either pull 1 card for the cruise challenge, the cruise cards, or before that I was doing 1 scratch off and literally only scratching 1 number. And all of that goes to Greece. The Greece high yield already has almost $600 in it. And there are times I've even skipped it. Like, I'm hardly cash stuffing anything in there. So a little bit does go a long way. We will start the Grease binder soon, which I'm really excited about. It's nothing crazy, spectacular. Grease challenges were very hard to come by. A few of you were super awesome and sent me some. So those are in there. And then I was able to find a couple, but not a whole lot. So it is what it is. Anytime I find any Greece or Italy challenges, those will go into that binder. But that is officially all that I have for you guys today, and I will see you back here Sunday for Super Buck Sunday. So until next time,